How's it going, neighbors? This is Ed here with eTrailer.com, and we're taking a look at the pewag 7mm studded tire chains on your 2023 Jeep Wrangler Unlimited. Now, when you're adding tire chains to your vehicle, that's going to work mostly for increasing your traction in snow, ice, mud, anywhere where you're having low traction situations. Now, something like this is definitely going to be your extreme duty, and they're rated for off-road only. So you want to keep that in mind with your vehicle. It's only suggested with this size tire here. Was it the 225 75 R17? It's only recommended from Jeep to use snow socks. However, we're going to take a look at the fitment of these more extreme chain on this vehicle right now. Taking a look behind our wheel, you can see even though these are larger chains with larger links and it's tight, it still clears everything behind the wheel. So you shouldn't run into any interference as long as you're going at recommended speeds. Going to the top, you can see where the star of the show is, the 7mm studs on the twisted links. So these studs are designed to bite down into thick ice, mud, snow, anything that's low traction. However, with them being so aggressive, they are not recommended for paved surfaces. As you can see, these guys will bite right into almost anything. And the twisted links themselves are also going to help well for deep snow, allowing you to get better traction in those low traction situations. Going to the exterior of our chain, you can see everything is linked together going around, featuring our assisted cam buckles that are going to help you get solid tension, and the included tool that you're going to need to lock it in. Now, the rubber tensioner is not included with your tire chains, but in my time here at eTrailer, when I spoke to neighbors and suggest tire chains for their applications, I always suggest getting a rubber tensioner because it just makes sure the chain stays on top of the tread right where you need it to be. As far as your bag that you get this nice waterproof potato sack-like bag along with your tool and 2 chains. I do think that it would be a great idea to make this a part of a cold weather kit that has a pad and some gloves, because you have to get completely on the ground and make that connection underneath. Now, speaking of how you hook these chains up, let me show you how to get it done. So I'm going to start with my chains on the ground. I'm going to lay it out, make sure that there are no twisted links, and that I have my cams pointed towards the bottom and my hooks pointed away, and also my studs pointing towards the top. And then once I ensure that, I'm just going to drape it over the top of my wheel. Now, being careful of my rim, I just want to make sure that I'm getting it mostly behind the tire, and then we can just align the tread on the top. So from here, we're going to go underneath and make the connection with our link on the back. And you're going to take your hook and then your link, and you're just going to link it together. And then you're going to go around to the front and make a similar connection. Now you're going to make that connection on the front of the tire. Just going to hook your link in, and as you see, there's still slack in the chain. So you're going to use your included tool, and we're just going to rotate our cams to help relieve a little bit more of that slack. Oh, wrong way. There we are. And you can see that it's tighter, but it's still kind of loose. And that's why I always recommend adding a rubber tensioner to help keep the chains on top of the tread right where you need it to be. So you're just gonna go from end to end, making sure your hooks point out away from your tire. And you just make your connections. And then from here, we're going to do the same thing on the other side. Roll forward a little bit and then make any necessary adjustments. As you can see, the installation doesn't require too much. It just requires that you get on the ground, and it's going to give you some great traction with those thick studs. So again, this has been a look at the pewag studded 7mm tire chains for your 2023 Jeep Wrangler Unlimited. Have a great day.